Hello, everybody, and welcome to Week 5 of the Farmers Invitational. Once again, I am Shock. I'm joined by Diz. Diz, what's going on?
Greetings.
Tonight, of course, we have two fantastic matches. Of course, we have AC versus TXR. That's starting first. We are running 5 minutes behind just due to a couple of slight difficulties here and there, but we are now running. So that means good thing. That means we're going to start in about 10 minutes, that AC versus TXR match. After that, a massive, massive battle between DA and Future Crew. I cannot wait for that one, Diz. That is number 1 versus number 2 in Farmers League Invitational going after each other tonight. I mean, can you believe it?
What else can you say? It all started on the Traverse Bridge and led to this.
It did. The Traverse Bridge, I think that was all the way back in March or something like that, and now we're here. We have led to this moment tonight, and of course, hopefully in the playoffs too. But DA versus Future Crew, AC versus TXR, it's going to be a fantastic night for the Farmers League Invitational. Going over the rules real quick, and guys, I just want to let you know right now that this is actually going to be the last week until the playoffs that we're going to go over the rules and the scoring, because I feel like we've kind of put it into your head enough what the general rules, what the general scoring is. If you want to look at it, go to ps2farmers.com. You can look at it there. Pretty simple, a lot more in-depth rules, scoring, everything like that, how matches, how playoffs work. Very, very, very easy to look at. So check that out. But tonight, I will go over the rules for you once again. No vehicles, there is no spawn camping or destroying the enemy sunderer, no use of spawn beacons or instant action. Players must completely exit a base spawn room before firing, and players are not allowed to re-enter their sunderer. So, very, very basic. It's been the same rules since day 1 of Farmers League Invitational. We have changed nothing, and I think that's fantastic, Diz.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought you were about to start a sentence.
No,
You might have gotten cut off. All right. Anyway, going into scoring. So, scoring works like this. Basically, there is per match there are 2 halves. At halftime, the teams flip sunderer positions. They do not flip empires. They don't do anything like that. They just flip sunderer positions. And in order to score points, you need to do these things. You need to score as many points as you possibly can in each half, and that wins you the round. I mean, it's as simple as that. Base caps are really the big thing right now. 25 points for a base cap, 30 points for an enemy base cap, which I think it's the only thing left that has to happen yet in Farmers League Invitational. I can't think of a time in our previous 4 weeks that an enemy base cap has actually happened, Diz. I'm not sure if you recall a time or not.
We've come close. So Recursion, I think, was about 3 seconds away from getting an enemy base cap against AC last week.
Yeah, that's right. So that's a big, big thing. That's a 30-point cap. So look for that. Maybe it might happen tonight. DA versus Future Crew, very, very close match. So basically, team that scores the most points by the end wins. Points are huge in terms of the playoffs, because after the first kind of thing, obviously wins and losses, the next thing that we look at are total points scored in the league. And there's going to be a lot of teams that are going to have the same records, that are going to be like 3-2 or 3-3, like going into week 6 and week 7, and they're going to need to see how many points they can score every single match, because that can and it will come down to the tiebreaker. Diz, I know tonight that AC is really looking to score as many points as they possibly can, because it's going to be very important for them to get into that top 2 in Farmers League Invitational.
Yeah, it is. Top 2 spots obviously get buys. I mean, first and foremost, AC needs to go out and just win the match.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's easy to say. I mean, TXR, to this point, they just have not been able to get it going for whatever reason. They have a lot of experience, dating back to the PAL days. Haven't been able to get it going, but they're not out of this yet. If they can pull off a victory in these last 3 weeks, they can still grab a playoff spot.
Yep, you're absolutely right. That sound right there is 5 minutes to go. So I'm going to go over the map with you guys real quick. We are back. We have gone full circle. We are at Wokuk Shipping Dock on Amerish. We saw this base in week 1. So there's only 4 bases in Farmers League. So if you do the math right, week 1, 2, 3, and 4, we're on week 5. That means we're going around again, around the circle. Wokuk Shipping Dock, we saw this. It's a low-scoring base. The Sunder replacements, as you can see there, they're kind of tough to spot. But on the upper left and the upper right side of my screen there are the Sunder positions. So you can kind of see those, see what those are doing. Obviously, there's no spawn camping from the tops of the towers, but everything else basically inside of these walls here on the east and west side are fair game. The point is actually not in that building, it's underground. There's a bridge there, and it's actually under the bridge, so you will see a lot of things. You might see a couple maxes tonight. We're going to definitely see. You'll see some shotguns. You'll definitely see some grenades and rockets. All the usual suspects in Farmers League Invitational. Let's go over the rosters for both teams for TXR and AC tonight. TXR, bringing home a full TXR roster here. They have Talron, of course, Keeladar, Swats, Malachius, Cuz, and Lestrogian. We saw Lestrogian play last week. He actually did very, very well as a heavy for TXR. So watch for him this week to have improved even more. These guys, you see when players start to kind of get exposed to this format, they get better each week because it is really a format that you kind of have to get used to after like a couple practices.
Yeah, and the more, it's not just getting used to the format, it's getting used to your teammates. Just knowing what people are going to do, getting people in the right roles.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And, Talron for TXR tonight has been consistently their best player. He's played in every match for them. He's scored, I think he's in the 40s per match, which is extremely good, extremely high, especially for a player that's played 4 matches. So watch for Talron to be very, very good tonight. I remember him actually playing week 1. I can't really remember the team he played against, but I remember him being extremely deadly week 1 inside the point area because he's very deadly with close quarters weapons. He's a very good heavy. So watch for Talron to be doing those things for TXR, doing a lot of the heavy lifting. But a lot of these guys now, Malachius, Cuz, Laced, Keeladar, of course, have been playing for TXR for a couple matches now. The new guy on the roster for TXR is Swats, so that's actually going to be interesting to see how he does tonight. Obviously, he has to debut now against AC. So AC's roster, bringing a lot of the same kind of guys. Obviously, we see Lexington Steel and Maximum Smurf kind of getting that big 1-2 out of the way. Iron Chief, Half Saf, who is their new infiltrator, new as of week 3. He did very, very well last week against Recursion, so I think you guys got something definitely very good with Half Saf. I don't know where he came from, but he is amazingly good as playing it, kind of that bamboozling infiltrator for you guys. Juice Marine, and then of course Mind Crime. Tonight's obvious missings from AC, you're missing the Technique, who has been a fantastically good and consistent player for AC the first 4 weeks, and of course you're missing Visigoto, who's also one of their star players. And Diz, any insight onto this roster that you that AC is bringing tonight?
We feel good about the roster. Technique and Visi are both tied up with business. Some nefarious, some not.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's Vizzy that's with the nefarious business.
Yeah, we'll get into that later. Here's what I can tell you to count on tonight and at the point, and that is a Talron versus Lex shotgun matchup.
Okay. So Lex has is this something he's come out and outwardly stated tonight?
Just knowing how Talron likes to play, he likes to get in there, he likes to get all up in your grill with that shotgun. Lex is not going to stand for that.
I gotcha.
2 men will enter, 1 will leave.
Okay, well I'm gonna go. That was 1 minute to go. I'm gonna go to our score screen here, our little observer cam. I'm actually gonna watch this from the TXR Sunday position. I'm sorry about that's the screen twitch I'm talking about here, Diz. I don't know if you're watching the stream or not, but there's a little bit of a weird screen twitch that I have, and I can't shake it, and I'm not trying to be cute with that either. So we're a little under 10 or 20 seconds to go here. TXR Sunday, they are spawning, of course, in the north side of the base. So let's see how many guys. Let's see what kind of squad competition they're going to come out with today. I'm looking at their roster, and I'll just let that play out for a second here. And there we go. Timer is started, and Diz, I have gotten it right this week. And it looks like we actually see all 6 guys from TXR. Very, very nice. We have the infiltrators being played by Mala. I'm just going to shorten his name because I am very, very bad at saying it. So Mala is going to be the infiltrator. You're going to see 3 heavies from actually 2 heavies and a light assault being played by Swats from TXR. Kind of going up to the double-story building here for some reason. I don't know why they're not approaching the point, but as you have said before, Diz, point kind of doesn't matter. I mean, in terms of the first 2 minutes of it.
Yeah,
The
in
first
terms
2
of the
minutes
first 2
tick
minutes.
off.
What you don't want to do early, though, is get wiped on this map, because it is very hard to push out if you get completely wiped.
No, you absolutely do not. And AC is off to a 6-2 lead. A nice kill there from Talron, of course, being as deadly as he is. I think it looks like he may have taken down AC's Light Assault. Who is actually playing the Light Assault for AC tonight? Is that Iron Chief?
I did not see. It would either be Chief or Juiced.
Yeah, because I know I saw a little jetpack on his back. Talron attempting to get another little kill there. Mindcrime is not going to let that happen, though. And you're going to see assistance here from Lexington Steel. He's going to go around the corner. It's a one-on-one Lexington Steel versus Talron, and he's able to get him around the other side with his Orion, not using a shotgun like you promised me.
So that sounded like an Orion MSWR fight. My apologies.
I mean, I was promised shotguns and glory, and it just didn't happen. It is 12-4 AC right now. Mala is on the board with now 2 points, 14-4. It looks like I'm just kind of everywhere right now with my observer cam. I'm going to try to get in more position for TXR. But 14-4, we have Lexington Steel, Iron Chief leading the way with 4 points each for AC. And of course, Diz tonight. This is a big match. AC needs to score a lot of points because, I mean, it's gonna affect their outcome in terms of trying to get into that top 2, that coveted top 2 spot in Farmers League. So a couple of TXR guys actually were able to take down the guard here. So AC's going to know who went down. They're definitely communicating that on TeamSpeak, or maybe not. I'm not sure how well AC does communicate. But it looks like TXR is actually going to send all 4 of their guys. I'm not sure where the Infiltrator is, but Iron Chief's going to take down 2 of them with the Orion. On the other side, we have Laestrogian, and I think that was Talron that just went around the corner there. One thing to note right now, there is no sensor stick down for TXR. I haven't seen one yet.
Okay, TXR does have an info now, and they just got one down.
That's good. Yeah, they need an infill. I know they were running I think it was, well, they had an infill going from the start too, and I just never saw him put a sensor stick down. So definitely a critical error there from TXR. Of course, that sensor stick, very, very important. Iron Chief sealing up the last kill there. We're going to see a little bit of a, well, I thought I saw TXR coming in there, but there is a sensor stick down now from the Infiltrator. It looks like that is Mala playing the Infiltrator for TXR, and I think TXR did get wiped there, so they have to come back, regroup a little bit. A couple of one-on-ones happening here. SWAT's nice one-on-one win versus Juice Marine, but Lexington Steel is going to come in from behind and not able to get the kill because his teammate gets the kill and wipes him out first. Iron Chief coming from behind. I'm sorry, Lexington Steel coming from behind. Nice couple kills there from him. It's 30-14 AC. AC looking very poised tonight on that point, but you can kind of see a little bit of a hustle in their play right now because they are trying to really score those points. And you're seeing one guy that's staying alive quite a bit for TXR, which is very critical, is that Infiltrator, Mala here.
Yeah, since you said that, they have had a sensor up almost the entire time, so he has done a better job with that.
I've done the shock predicting the future.
We know how that turns out.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't turn out well. Other times, which is like 1 out of every 100, I do say things right. Like, last week when I said that Dread should get a Light Assault and Rain Fear, just like that, was a Light Assault.
Hey.
That was probably the last prediction I made that was correct until now. Well, here we go. It looks like
a strong push by TXR.
And I'm missing every single part of it, so I'm going to go down there and check that out. Yeah, it is a very strong push by TXR. Caliver on this one side over here. Actually, that is not Calidar, that is Keeladar. Or Caliver. That is Keeladar. I'm sorry, there's a lot of R's here. Like a pirate happening in these names. It looks like Maximum Smurf's going to come around the side. He's going to clean up Keeladar in easy fashion.
Well,
there.
through all that, though, TXR got their infill and a heavy on the point.
Very, very good. That is SWATs as the heavy on the point. I'm going to kind of back up a little bit. Maximum Smurf is able to clear him out nicely. The Mala goes for that kind of 360 no-scope headshot, and he does miss. This is not Call of Duty.
Looked close, though.
It did look close. It did look close. Nice Decimator kill from Talron there. He's going to open up the push for TXR. They're going to actually send 3 guys in. Iron Chief has to back up now. He's trying for the rocket primary. There's a nice little
outnumbered here at the point.
Well, there's Mindcrime gets a nice kill. Iron Chief's going to come around the corner and he catches Cuz with a Decimator out. It's 1v1 now. Talron's looking for that. He does get an uppercut kill there, and they are wiped out. Talron 7 points. Mala playing very, very well as Infiltrator with 8 points, and it looks like 28 seconds left on this point. TXR has about 1 good push left in them. It is 54-25. TXR is not down by as much as I thought they would be this early in the match. I mean, it's
they've
fairly
had a
close.
couple of good pushes. I mean, they haven't been able to wipe AC, but they're inflicting casualties.
Yeah, it's only really a point cap away right now. So
We have a max.
do we have a max? All right, everybody, finish your
He
drinks.
probably didn't get here in time to stop the hack, but let's see what kind of damage.
But he is getting on the point. So there is the hat. AC with the clever name there. 81 to 26 right now. AC, this max is doing a lot of damage. That was a double kill there from Kilodar, getting on the board there for 4 points. Nice job. That was definitely assisted by the max. NG support, Laestrogian playing that my beloved NG role. That's the role I play in competitive if I ever do play competitive. Lexington's still going to move in. He is going to go down though, and still a nice strong point hold by TXR. They've got all 6 guys in here plus a max. This is actually a really strong hold, even for AC to take down here. Nice job.
See how AC is going to respond to this.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to see some action here. I'm going to watch this door a little bit. Actually, I'm going to peek over to the other door. Here we go. There's the push from AC. They're going to throw a Conk-nade out. Of course, Conk-nades are not exploding on impact. Nice Decimator kill there. I think that was a Decimator kill from Kilodar. Very, very, very good work.
It looks like we have a lonely max. No, we have a max and a heavy left for
yes,
TXR
we do. That is Kilodar trying to get the Decimator kill. He does go down to... And it looks like the max is going to clean up Mind Crime. This is Cuz playing extremely well in the max. I think he has actually almost made this max worth it. He's got 3 points thus far playing in that max.
And he is now bailing.
He's gotta get out of there because I mean AC is actually able to spawn now at the base, so they're gonna try to be coming from behind. This is smart play here by Cuz. He has to get out of there because if he loses that max, it's -5 or it's +5 points for AC and nothing, of course, for TXR. But Cuz still trying to make that max worth it. Nice shot there by Half-Saf with the ghost.
Nice. No NG for you.
Yeah, he's just trying to. He's now trying to get the max down. Half-Saf is there from the other side. He is sniping. Iron Chief is going to try to clean the max up, but I think he just missed his rocket. He hits that one, and finally the max does go down. It's 101 to 41. That was probably some of the best max play I've seen thus far in Farmers League.
I didn't see how many points he got, but he caused a lot of havoc.
He got 4 points.
Just the points he get. I mean, he had people running in with decis that allowed other people to get easy kills.
Well, he got 4 points, Diz, which obviously didn't make his max worth it for himself, but he did get his team, which causing that chaos. It got his team a little over 20 points total. So definitely a max pull that did pay off, and I mean AC definitely didn't score as many points as TXR did there in that little max exchange. So good max movement there from TXR. It's only 107 to 45. It's actually a pretty good match here. TXR needs these points really, really badly. Of course, this team only has 1 win. They're teetering on 6th and 7th place, and a lot of their fate right now relies on, of course, how successful Dread Legion is going to be this week.
Well, Dread and TIW.
TIW Dread and TIW.
Still sitting at 1 win. If I'm TXR, though, I want to go out and get a win. I don't want to rely on other teams to get me into playoffs.
Shots there on Juice Marine from Laestrogian. I believe that was him running around. And Cuz, but yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, that's the thing. I just think it all hangs in the balance. TXR really hangs in the balance of what Dread can pull off this week, what TIW can pull off in the coming weeks, because if TXR can't muster another win, they better hope that the other teams don't win and they score as many points as they possibly can, because that 6th spot hangs in the balance. 3 teams are currently tied in the 5th, 6th, and 7th place positions, all at 1 and 3 right now. Nice defense there from AC on Wokuk. It's 115 to 53. Points aren't going up, I don't think, as fast as AC really would like right now on this base. Juice Marine jumping away like a little bunny rabbit, chugging medkits there. Away from Laestrogian. And I've kind of been following these two heavy... Oh, nice snipe there from Half-Saf. And Laestrogian loses his partner, and I don't know if he knows it yet. He's kind of like, well, where'd he go? He got sniped in the head, buddy.
As much as AC want, I mean, there's really only so much they can do to get points.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, you can kind of get as many points as fast and as, I mean, really as how well as TXR is playing right now. Nice snipe with the SAR 42 on Juice Marine. I mean, I think TXR is playing is better than they ever have.
Yeah, they
right now, and
they're focused.
That's difficult for AC to deal with, because you're playing against a team that's winning some one-on-ones here. That's getting some nice 2v1 nice positional kills too. It's hard to score points when you're not able to get kills. I mean, that's another John Madden moment I'm going to have tonight.
And as we've seen from week 1, this has definitely been the lowest scoring map of all of them.
Yes, it has. So a very, very good point to take in mind. This will be a low-scoring map, I think, for every match this week. Of
We
course,
have another max.
yes, we do. It's Cuz playing in his max again. There was a snipe attempt there. He's trying to snipe that engineer. That engineer needs to get in cover. He needs to know that he's being sniped at right now. Counter sniping going on. And can they see? Oh, looks like a nice decimator shot there. That's Lexington Steel. He is just moving all over the place, trying to get away from whatever might be going after him. It looks like Talron's going to attempt to get a pick on Lex here with his decimator from this one-story building. Goes for the pick on top of the wall, but misses. And I think their max is still up. I hear him clomping around in there. There
Yes,
is.
you can tell he's definitely running max flak armor.
Yes, and that's a good idea. This TXR max is very important for them. It's distracting AC. It's not allowing them to score points, and TXR is just kind of getting a couple picks here and there. That's what they need to be doing. Very focused, very good play. Here comes the max push, a double decimator attempt. It actually misses. There's the third one. That also misses. This is uncharacteristic. That's a second max, dude. That's a second max. I am so excited about this. That's Talron in a second max. There is 3 minutes left in this first half. They're going to both go inside. A conk grenade going off. I think that was from AC, and AC's going to have a tough time against these two maxes, especially considering
TXR doesn't have enough time to cap the base.
They don't, but
if I'm
no.
AC, I'm salivating over these maxes.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Just waiting for you.
Oh yeah, Juice Marine's going to go with a shot. He does hit connect on Talron. This engineer has to be working overtime right now. This is one of the things about pulling two maxes, and I don't know why Cuz is running outside. His engineer was right there, or that was Talron, I mean, running outside. His engineer was right there. Cuz attempting to get a point here or two. Of course, TXR still hold up on this point. I love this max play. One thing about the engineer, though, right now with two maxes, Diz, is that engineer can't really get shots off on the other team. He has to spend almost his entire time repairing. And I do speak from firsthand experience from SOE Live when I played this format and had to repair Scourge almost the entire time.
It's a job nobody wants.
It really is. It really is. But Lasergen's doing an excellent job of it. A decimator attempt there from an AC player. It's 143 to 67. This is why this is actually a very, very good push from TXR. And I would be wishing, if I were TXR, that I did this earlier in the match, because look at the point control that they've got right now.
Oh yeah, I mean,
there we go.
Max Flak, they have to get 3 direct decies.
Talron gets Iron Chief down. He does eat a decimator from him, though, and it looks like he ate a decimator from whoever this AC player is around the corner. That's Lexington Steel. And he is getting repaired now. They have both maxes on both sides. Again, this Laestrogian, this engineer, is working absolutely overtime. Grenades going off everywhere. These are, you better believe it, they are AV grenades. Nice charge in by the max. He's kind of going to get those two heavies just caught off guard, and he gets them both. Nice job from Talron. What a hold this is from AC. I don't even know if I were AC, I want to go into that side anymore. Talron is just absolutely crushing them right now. Beautiful play. This is the max play that I've always been waiting for in this format. I mean, we've gone 5 wins. This is week 5 now without seeing any sort of good max play, and now finally we get to see it here.
Oh, if they had done this,
yeah,
they could have capped this back.
They could have. Yeah, I mean, there's only 54 seconds left in the round, unfortunately. But hey, there's another half, Diz. I mean, it's not like this is a strategy that I wouldn't stop doing this strategy if I were TXR. I mean, if you're going to get an opportunity to get this point, and that's exactly what they're going to need right now, and here comes a push from both sides from AC, a couple of kills going on from TXR, a few more grenades. I don't think a max has gone down. They actually pulled a max of their own. It was Maximum Smurf, and Maximum Smurf is going to go down. So they just lost.
One of the TR maxes down.
Yeah, they got one, but I think Maximum Smurf killed him, so it was only a 3-point kill for AC. I mean, of course, 125 left on this point, 16 seconds left in the round. I feel so bad for TXR right now. I wish there was just a little more time I could just put on the clock, but 9 seconds to go. It's 154 to 85. TXR playing like a top 4 team right now, Diz.
No, that's...
Oh my gosh, like, I want more time, but that's it. That's it.
Oh, yeah, we have a whole other half. See what they can do.
I know, like, we have a whole other half, but I wanted that half to go on forever, Diz. That was fantastic. So, looking at halftime, the scores look, I mean, obviously AC out in front by quite a bit, but the TXR putting up that amount of points, putting up such an amazing defense on that point with those 2 maxes. That's what this league is all about right there. Such a fantastic play on this map, because this map it just lends itself to play like that. You have to be able to really cover that point from the inside, especially when the other team is coming from the other spawn. You know, that they're coming from the actual physical Wokuk shipping dock spawn, which, you know, that's tough to defend against. That's really, really tough to deal with. And TXR did it perfectly. Diz, I don't know what what did you take away from that first half? I know I'm like going on and on about it right now.
It's pretty obvious AC was not prepared for that. I didn't see anybody with the Tav bandolier. And it just came to a point where AC said to hell with it, pulled their own max to deal with it. I'll be curious to see if you're going to see more people or more AC heavies running with AV Nade bandolier.
Yeah, you know, AC is going to have to respond to this. They have to know that TXR is going to be doing this in round 2, because they know if they can do it early enough, if they can secure that point early, especially with the 2 maxes, the double max blade they had right there, that could be a potential point flip for them, a potential comeback in points from TXR. And like I said, TXR playing like a top 4 team right there. And I mean, this is why TXR needs.
Far and away the most impressive half they've had so far in this tournament.
Absolutely, so fantastic, so well done. Talron, of course, you look at the scores there. You see Talron, Kilidar, Swats, Mala, all did really well, all kind of in that same range. Of course, Cuz playing the max, so he didn't get quite as many, you know, points, but he did have such a huge effect on the round, and so did Lestrogian, because Lestrogian, of course, he's chugging away as the engineer. It's very, very difficult to get kills when you're playing the engineer, and you know, all hell is kind of breaking loose. He did his role,
though. It's not. I mean, sometimes people's play doesn't necessarily show up in the points.
Yes,
we've
absolutely.
seen infills have great rounds. You know, controlling the sensors, getting key snipes, but when the match ends, they're not in the top 3 in points. But they were. You could argue they were the MVP of the match.
Yes, absolutely, and yeah, the Cousin Lasergen play and the Talron play at the end there, so good for TXR. AC, of course, being AC, you know, doing extremely well in their one-on-ones, acting very poised. That definitely did throw them off, though. Those 2 maxes, they didn't get them down when they needed to. They missed a couple of critical S1 shots. I mean, I remember seeing like 3 or 4 S1 shots going off and like totally missing the max that was going inside. If they would have been able to get Cuz down right before he went inside, that would have definitely changed the round for them. So, couple small mistakes that AC made to really have TXR, you know, get into that point. But AC is on top. Of course, 27 apiece for Lex and Maxi. Iron Chief on top with 35 points. I'm not sure you expected that ever, Diz. Chief is a great player. He usually plays a little bit more, I don't want to say passive, but he's typically not as hyper aggressive as Lex or Maxi, so he doesn't always get the points, but Chief can shoot. We know that much. Yeah, I mean, we've seen it. He's played in every match, I think, so far for AC. So, you know, he's very used to the format. He's been around for a long time. Iron Chief just having a great game, making up for the lack of course, Vizzy and the technique. And you see Juice Marine sitting at 8 points, Mindcrime 14. You know, Half-Staff, their infiltrator, has gotten a couple really, really nice picks for AC so far. Very nice to see, especially on that engineer at that one point. That was really, really cool. So that looks like a minute to go. I'm going to go right back in to the action that I wish just never would have ended. And we are going to get ready to go. I'm going to put up here, let's see. Yeah, we are all set. Almost 30 seconds remaining. And you know what, Diz? I'm going to go over. And I got to watch the TXR start because I think I've got to watch it. I can't watch the AC start. I have to see what TXR is going to do.
I want to see 4 maxes.
Oh yeah, I would feel so bad for Lestrogian if they pulled 4 maxes. I'll tell you that right now.
Let's hope he remembered to max out his NG tool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you would hope he didn't, but you never know. It looks like he did in that last match, though. Brilliant play, though, from Lestrogian. Here it comes, the start of half 2. And here they go. It is double maxes, and I'm going to follow these guys in here in just 1 second. I just have to change my little first to second half, and we will be fantastic. Here we go. A couple of S1s. I'm sorry I kind of missed those early, but a couple S1s going out. They do miss. It looks like Keeladar, and it's going to be Cuz. They're going to be the two maxes. You're going to get the same guys kind of going in. You got Talron. You have Laestrogian playing that engineer right behind. I think that was connection right there. That S1 just barely misses. And Caliver, like, literally cannot move right now. Ooh, I'm sorry. I think I just had a little bit of a connection problem. I'm not sure if you can still hear me there, Diz.
I can.
Okay, well, we are back. Sorry, streamers, if I had a bit of a connection. I was like, yeah, Caliver can't move at all. He was just, like, standing there. So I was having a connection problem. But, no, I think we're back in business now. I'm not sure if that was a Jaeger server or if that was me, but either way, look at the point control. Double max on the point. TXR 90, AC 158. A much, much better start this time for TXR. They're going to need to get this point. And, you know, you're probably absolutely right. From last round, AC probably absolutely salivating right now at the prospect of those two maxes in there. There's a lot of points inside that room right now.
Well, AC is not up that much. They need to... They need to worry first and foremost about winning the match.
We have a unicorn in the wild right now. It's Maximum Smurf. He's in the max. He's going to be going AV. That's a smart counter right there. There's two maxes from AC.
Four
to counter. Look at this crazy fight going on the point. We've got Laestrogian goes down. That was the engineer. I think these maxes actually both escaped. No, the max is around the corner. Caliver has got to run away. This is actually Keeladar, not Caliver. I'm sorry about that, but he is in big trouble. He does go down. What a nice sweep there from AC, saying, you know what? If you're going to use maxes, we're going to bring our toys out too. That's Maximum Smurf and Mindcrime. Beautiful point recapture there from AC. Just kind of had enough of TXR's max shenanigans. I'm going to see what these guys are going to do. Yes, they are. They're going to go to this terminal. Nice job there from AC getting that infiltrator to hack that terminal for them. So going to switch back to heavy. That's a smart choice. They don't want to lose 5 points if those maxes go down. And we do have kind of one little anomaly for TXR right now. It's Mala, who was playing the infiltrator last round. He is now playing light assault on this roof over here. And I'm not sure how effective he's been thus far. I think Half-Staff is attempting to pick his head off.
We have two more. TXR pulled two more maxes. They had to rotate, though, probably because of resources.
Oh, I'm sure they absolutely did. Let's see who these maxes are. We have Swats, and we have Keeladar once again in the max. So, I mean, AC already knows about this. They are looking at them from... Oh, Decimator comes out. That almost hits. I'm sorry, that's an S1. I keep saying Decimator. It's just easy for me to say. I'm a PlanetSide 1 player. Swats is all alone right now, though, Diz. That's a bad idea. He's got to communicate with his team a little bit better. I do not feel so good right now for Swats. The other maxes are going around the other side. Mala finally goes down. He was on the roof. We have Swats coming in right now, and we're going to see a S1 go off, probably from Mindcrime. An attempt there on Iron Chief's life, but Iron Chief was able to get Cuz down. Swats is kind of all alone. He's a little bit isolated right now. He's running into the building. That S1 misses just barely from, I think that was Juice Marine standing down there. And here comes Iron Chief. He's going to attempt to get this max kill. He is pursuing Cuz right now. Swats right now. This is definitely a battle. And it looks like Iron Chief all alone right now. And he goes down. Swats is able to take him out. Another S1 going off here from Mindcrime. Mindcrime's turn to kind of step up to the plate. Swats doing a really, really good job back there. Just helping kind of distract AC's, the AC guys on one side from, I think there was a TR push on this other side, and I'm going to take the complete detour around long way. There's Half-Staff, the infiltrator that I just kind of rolled by. And going into this point right now, we see a TXR hold Swats.
Work their way to the point.
I am absolutely not sure, and I wish I was watching how Swats got onto this point from the two-story building. I'm not sure if you saw that, Tis, but
I did not. I was at the point.
I went the long way around, and all of a sudden I come onto the point, and there's Swats, the guy that I was just looking at in a completely different area of the map. But Swats getting a nice little kill there on Iron Chief. A couple of shots coming off from Half-Staff. I think he's just attempting to snipe Swats, and Swats is going to say, Half-Staff, you're going down, buddy. And there he go. Oh, that was Maximum Smurf playing Infiltrator.
I thought, AC switched to run 2 infils. That's not going to get it done against 2 maxes.
That is not going to get it done against 2 maxes. We have 2:08 left in this point. We have 10 minutes left in the round. It's 192 to 99. So, of course, AC still doing well in the points. They are actually gaining more points than TXR is in this match. But TXR, as I said, playing very effectively, playing the best they've ever played. I mean, just playing their hearts out right now.
They are, and they have to.
Yeah, they absolutely do. I mean, last week for them could have been a little bit of a wake-up call. I mean, that loss, that devastating loss they took to Dread. And, oh, there's a shotgun going off here. That's Talron. He's got that light assault shotgun. He does get Juice Marine as he's trying to go around the corner. Nice job there from Talron. His uppercut play is always nasty. I thought I heard a max from AC, but I did not. I'm not sure if I see another max here for... Oh, I do. The SWAT's Mats. He's coming right on the point. And a little bit of max play. He's able to get down Mind Crime. And I think that was a nice decimator from Lexington Steel. Let's see if Lex basically is going to go for a little bit of a slam dunk there. And yeah, he goes down. Lex
sacrificed himself, but they got the max.
Yes. That was a little weird play by Lex, but it worked, I suppose. And Maximum Smurf is the lone combatant on the point for AC right now. Nice job there, AC.
Is this going to open Pandora's box? Are we going to start to see more maxes in
I don't know. You kind of see that like each week the metagame of farmers, and I hate to say metagame, but it truly is a metagame, gets pushed a little bit farther. Like some team does something, and then everybody does it the next week.
They lost. Half-Saf got their NG.
Oh, did he? Yeah, well, Half-Saf is, I think he's definitely been aiming for that NG, and S1 goes down, and Keeladar dies. I think the max has just lost all infantry support, so it's just two of them now. It's Talron and Cuz going into that point, but they don't have a guy to even take this point from AC right now.
Oh, they have one light assault there, and he's down.
Yeah, he goes down very, very promptly, but these maxes are going to town. They're doing some work right now. I mean, once again, TXR playing so well as maxes, and I really, really like to see this type of play from them. And this is the map to do it on. I mean, there are a couple other maps in this league that it's very, very difficult to do this. You know, of course, like,
I would say this is definitely the best map to
absolutely.
This kind of, do these max pulls on.
This is the type of play for maxes, and they're doing a really good job of it. Lestrogian is there now repairing. He's going to be repairing Talron as much as he possibly can. And it looks like Juice Marine just got caught right in the middle, but nice kill there from Lexington Steel. Beautiful S1. A couple of S1s going off there on Talron. Lestrogian goes down to Lexington Steel as well. And the point is resecured. Lexington Steel has gone beast mode this round. He is at 59 points for AC. I think he's got a couple of the max kills. He's been doing so well.
He does, and I've heard an automatic shotgun. That can only be coming from one place.
Okay. I can't wait to see this. I'll have to find out where he is. There's the shot. That's the Pandora from Lexington Steel. We absolutely we didn't hear it go off because he is using the Force right now, the infamous bug where you're not shooting your weapon, but you are shooting your weapon in PlanetSide 2. That's kind of been happening right now. Yeah, he's just using the Force. He's looking at people. They're falling over with his Pandora. I'm gonna follow Lexington Steel around just a little bit here. Another kill from Lexington, or I think that was Juice Marine there.
Juice got Tower on there.
And here's Lexington. He's just saying, you know what? I'm just going to tote this around the map. I'll see you later, Infiltrator. Oh, that shotgun play from Lexington Steel. He is living up true to the word, and he's going to go after Swats right now. Swats is actually going to take Lexington Steel's Reign of Terror down. Lexington at, of course, 65 points for AC. Mindcrime with a nice Orion kill. And it looks like TXR just a little bit more spread out than we're used to seeing him so far this match. There's a cap from AC. It's 265 to 118. TXR
you might have to wonder if TXR is all out of resources.
I'm sure they are. I mean,
they've pulled so many maxes, and they were rotating people pulling them.
And you're right. They've been rotating people. They've been doing all that kind of stuff. So I think TXR are just a little bit out of resources, maybe even a little bit out of steam right now. They have been working their butts off this whole match, and of course it has been for not, AC 265 to 122 doing so well. I want to just point out the performances of Mala, Swats. I mean, look at those guys, 34 and 30 points for each of those guys, and this is Swats' debut, so good play from him, especially against a really, really good team in AC. Mala gets another nice kill on Juice Marine. I think Mala's just sitting up there being a pain in the butt on this on the top of this building. And Lestrogian is able to, with the help of Mala, get one kill there. And I think TXR is going to be able to make a little bit of a push on this point. Of course, AC is going to be coming from those two other doors there because they are able to spawn at the base. Mindcrime going to get 2-on-1 here, it looks like. Maybe, yes, he gets chain bladed. Humiliation on Mindcrime, although I think he did just take out 2 TXR, so I shouldn't say it's that much of a humiliation. Here we go, TXR on the point right now. Maximum Smurf getting a nice Decimator kill. And coming into the point right now, Maximum Smurf dodging a Decimator. Nice job there, and he gets shotgunned promptly by Talron, who does go down. Lexington Steel is going to go around, chase Keeliktar, and he does use the Force once again and takes him out without even seeming like he shot at him.
I'm surprised to see Talron playing light assault with his. Is it the blackjack or the uppercut?
I think it's the uppercut he's been using. That's what I've noticed out of him, and that is actually something that Talron does play. I see him play that on live servers sometimes. That light assault uppercut. So it's not a foreign play style to him.
I looked him up. He has something like 26,000 uppercut kills. So
yeah, so he's when I say it's not foreign, I mean he's like one of the top players in the game with it. So, of course, Talron's using his strength tonight. And I really, really got a whole great deal of respect for him because, he's coming in. I know he was coming in a little bit rushed tonight. He was at some other event, so he was driving in and, coming in and putting up this kind of performance against AC. 278 to 136. Yes, TXR is down by quite a bit, but their performance tonight has definitely been the best they've ever shown us, for sure, in Farmers League.
We have never seen pandemonium like that on the point.
No, that's the best point. That's the best point action I've ever seen in this league, for sure. So many maxes. Yeah, the 4 maxes with the 2 ACs and the 2 TXRs was really, really good. Here's Mala kind of using his light assault, but I know the Infiltrator sees him right now. I don't know if Half Staff is still playing that Infiltrator or what's going on with Maximus right now.
I think AC went to 2 infills expecting. I don't think they were expecting TXR to come back again with 2 maxes, and that's how they were able to push at the point.
Yeah, no, they definitely weren't on that end. But Maximus they're just kind of checking their buildings right now. I'm gonna try to sneak through this little window. I don't think I can though. Go up to the top here, and it looks like he's gonna find Mala, who is just being a pain in the butt. I think Mala was attempting to kind of watch over those spawns of AC, which is a good move, especially because AC is able to spawn from there, but nevertheless, he's able to take him down.
This base, as opposed to a lot of others, having the spawn here is a huge advantage.
Yes,
some of them, it's just kind of nice. Some of them, you don't even use it, but this one, it is huge.
All right, we have Swats. He's going to go in for a push here. And I think Juice Marine just got an S1 kill, and Swats gets one heavy cycler kill there on Juice Marine. He's going to continue to push in right now. He's got support, a little bit of support from Cuz. And Lexington Steel, I think, is around the corner right now trying to get a kill on Swats, but he's unable to. He misses his S1. Swats now on the point for TXR. Kind of just digging around right now. Mindcrime's able to S1 him in the face, and he goes down.
That looked like a headshot.
Oh, yeah. 5 points there for Mindcrime, who's up to 34. Lexington Steel still in his beast mode. Pandora, shotgun, and the whole lake right now for Lexington Steel. Using that shotgun on this map because this map really does lend itself to that kind of one shotgun player. So nice work there from Lexington Steel. Now AC is getting into that mode where they are scoring the points that they need to progress and try to get to the number 2 position in this league. Obviously a lot riding on the next game for AC because these two teams will directly, the outcome of next match directly affects. Nice triple kill by Mala, or Keeladar there, by the way, but the next match directly affects AC's outcome in terms of getting into the top 2, Diz. So big match coming up for a lot of reasons, and we will definitely be talking about those in just a little bit. Here's Mala, who's playing his heart out. He's got 44 points for TXR. I think this is his best performance to date, and I don't think he's even been playing max at all tonight. I think he's like the one player for TXR that hasn't been put in a max. And of course, he is leading in points.
This is all around just been a really. If you're TXR, you have to be encouraged by this.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, this is. Yeah, we said it all match. This is the best play we've seen from TXR thus far in Farmers League. So good job from them. Mala finally going down that evil Lexington Steel Pandora. He's at 83 points right now. It's 36 seconds left to go in the second half. Got a couple of S1s going off, couple of decimators. Is that going to hit him? No, it's not. Iron Chief just narrowly misses a decimator, and Swats actually misses a decimator too. It looks like an MSR or MSWR kill is going to be the final killing blow on Juice Marine there. So, or I'm sorry, on Iron Chief. I'm not even sure who was up there anymore. My brain of a goldfish.
It happens.
We have 5 seconds left to go in this half. AC, can they get a couple more points? It doesn't look like it. 331 to 150. That's going to be your final for this first first match of the night. Very good play, as I said, from TXR. they brought it tonight. They brought it really, really well. I was really proud of them to see how well they've improved. Of course, you see the nice match there from Swats, who's debuting tonight in Farmers League, from Mala. Nice job. Of course, Tauron, Keeladar, Lestrogian with the brilliant engineer play, and then there's AC's Lexington Steel going ham in the second half with that Pandora, 83 points. So up next, of course, DA versus Future Crew, and I am going to be back in just a little bit, in about 5 minutes or so. I'm going to put the music on once again. You guys can stare at the score screen, and we will see you in a jiff.